Good morning and welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm with me, Adam. So, I've gone all the way through to April. I've lost about 100 grand. That's just due to the finances. If I go to finances, you can see because I got my big fence, it's on finance. Then I got building maintenance, water costs. So I've got costs coming out every time. So just run around my fields. So I'm pretty much at 5 of 8 for everything. So my wheat, jump the wall, jump the fence, critical, 5 of 8. Now the one we're going to work on is this one, green rye. We're going to do that in a sec. What we got here? Linseed, 5 of 8 again. Through the gap, through this gap. 5 of 8 for the wheat. Oh, fly. It'll be easier. Poppy, 4 of 8. For some reason, that one's 1 month behind. Right, so plan for today is everything's fed, but as you can see, after doing many updates for this game since I've done my last recording, because sometimes I have this habit of doing like 4 whole recordings for each series so that I'm not just on it burning out. So monthly use is 7,397 food a month. Stores 31,000 a year, etc. But after just feeding the cows, I've only got 32,000 left. These ones in the milking pallet, I've only got 10. So they barely need any food. Right. So I'm gonna grab the little fence. Manual attach is not on. It is now. Still attached. Right. Now this tractor should be more than powerful enough to do this. So we need to be 110,000 litres. Of harvest. So I don't know how this is going to go, because this is a new crop to me. Now I'm going to run around this way. And while I'm here, potential harvest of 17,000. So this is definitely a new crop. But I do like it because it's such a tall crop. If that makes sense, you can tell you're actually harvesting something, and I'm driving over my crops, so I've got to be careful here. Yeah, so it's nice and tall. So it's like a wheat or a barley sort of crop. My controls are all over the place. Well, my ability to control is all over the place. Right, so we're nearly done one headland already. Can't see, the trees in the way. Right, so we seem to be doing alright here. I didn't know if this was a forage harvester crop, or a swathing crop, or a mowing crop. It turns out you can do either or with this one. And apparently it's grass. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do if I can, let's get him working. Now, I need hay, but I also need silage, so I'm not sure how I want to do this. I just want to check something as well. That's Tedder's wrong one. It's 55. What have I got? 19. I'm going to sell that. Here's a method to my madness. I want to try out this. Do it 2 years. Right, I'm going to go pick that up. I'll take this one. Have I got the weight on the front down? No, it's alright. So I'll go pick up the weight whilst the other one's cutting the grass, or red rye or green rye, whatever it is. I think it's green rye. I'll grab this. And it should be pretty much most of the way there. And then I can hook it up to the forage wagon and have it between the tractor and the forage wagon, which will make collecting so much more easier. Just shoot past Toby Carvery. And it is this one here. Oh, accident outside the shop. Alright, calm down. Right, so just jump out. That's not how I wanted to do it, but jump out. There you go, that's attached. So this has the ability to attach anything with PTO and a trailer hitch, and it has the hydraulic lines. Right, so we're all hooked up. Let's drive back. I got the door open. That's why it's a bit louder. And no, wrong button. That's what I wanted. Put my beacons on. So we'll get back, try and hook up the forage wagon. I might have to pull the forage wagon out first, due to the fact that it's only a small barn. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, because having this on the back and the forage wagon is going to be quite long. Right, so nearly there. We'll pull down this one. Park her up and jump out. How's he going? He's getting there. You can tell he's missing a few bits, but that's what I like about this, because you can see what he's missed. Right, so let's pull out the forage wagon. Let's go this way. Right. Now, I just need those lines on so that I can deactivate the brakes. And I can jump back out. Do that, jump back in. Hit the gate as per normal. Park up there. Done. Right, jump out. Now I should be able to back this up quite easily. Should. That looks to be about right. Oh, we're miles off. Okay. There you go. See what I mean about how long this is now? But all this will collect up and it'll make a perfect road for that. Hypothetically. Where's my other tractor? He's going a bit slow. Oh, I thought I sped him up. I'll go do that now. He should be going a bit faster. Right. So, I don't know how well this is going to work because this is new to me. But we're going to give it a go. So I can unfold that. I'll fold that back up so I can get through the gate. Let's see if it destroys that crop there. If it does, I might have to stop. No, we're not destroying the crop. Okay. One thing I have noticed, this is struggling to pull it. But that's okay, I mean we're 21 tons. That's what you expect. So it's going into the back as grass, which is, I can live with that. It's not like Giants are going to do a dedicated new crop like that, so. Try not to drive over my crops here, but I'm also trying to get out the fence. Alright, let's slow that again. Yeah, so going downhill is not an issue. Going uphill, big issue. Now my main concern is when I come to empty this, because I'm going to have to try and reverse into the bunker. I might have to give that a bit of thought. Oh, it's just destroyed the crop. Now one thing I haven't come across yet, is this a one and done crop or does it regrow? Right, so I'm going to destroy my crop again, aren't I? Yes. This is good because it's a quicker way of doing this field. But it can be quite a pain. Right, so I'm just going to do one trailer load, I reckon, until everything's cut. Because I just want to try it. Right, okay. So now, where are you going? Can I back this up into the bunker? Now, I am not the best person at reversing, so this is going to be an experience that I'll probably want to forget. Now, I suppose the tip to doing this is go really, really slow. No, wrong way. Wrong way again. Just want to go that way. So I can slowly back it in. If I keep the trailer straight with this one, like that. Oh, apart from there, I'll press the wrong button. Forwards, run into the thing again. How well are we doing? We need to go right over. Okay. So I need to turn that way to bring that one out, to swing that one the other way, to turn that way, then to turn back somewhat. See, the faster you go, the harder it is. This is where pedals come in very handy. Right, let's go over here. But that's too sharp. Now I need to really sharpen it so it goes right in like that. And then I could turn full lock, so I'm straight again. Pull it forward a bit. That's almost worked. Wrong way. That's what I want. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. I think I might have cracked it. Somewhere there will do. So if I select that one, there you go. Yeah, I don't know how people do those sort of trailers with the front axle in real life. That's just mind-boggling. Am I going to get that last bit out or what? No? Okay. Mate, you're doing all sorts of weird shit. Right, let's pull up. What are you doing? You've missed so much, it's unreal. AI is definitely out to make me look bad. So let's disconnect that. Let's do it myself. Right, okay. Let's tidy this up. Because every little counts right now. That is out fully. Now I'm going to have to re-go over this to collect everything. I'm well aware of that. We should be doing pretty well now. Yeah, I don't know why he done that. But we will tidy it up. I don't want that opening in April because, you know, it's super cold. Right. trim a bit more of that. See this crop here when you're driving along the edge like this? I don't know, it just gives me a lot more satisfaction knowing that it's a decent height that I know I'm not going to run over it so much, and you can see where you're cutting properly. Right, so it's very hard to control the tractor when it's going super fast. See, in real life it runs by engine speed. Pardon me. So if you are going down a hill, it will just stay to that speed. It won't just suddenly pick up speed. Well, the tractor I have doesn't do that anyway, so I don't know if it's like that for all tractors. So that's that. Right, I'll bring you back when I've cut it all and I'm ready to collect. So, I've just done 2 headlands. I was like, the tractors are running very slow. It's pulling a lot of weight up here, so we're going to get in the big rig. Right, so let's lift the front weight. Take the parking brake off. Let's see how this handles. Pull in everything. Let's do that one. No. Let's do that one. Right, so I've literally just stopped it where I finished, or where I was working. Oh. Right, so let's go Control V. Let's get everything working again. Technically this should go faster. We're dropping down on tyre pressure as well, just to make it a bit easier. go. Now we're working. So I'm running on flats basically. Technically that should give us a bit more speed going uphill because we've got more grip. But it doesn't seem to have worked. I don't know if it's a combination of the weight. Maybe if I had like a 600 horsepower tractor instead of what I got here, which is 340. Okay, I thought it was more than that. Right, so we'll get this done. Sharpish, I hope. So does this work with the setup that I got now? Yes, it does. Now, what am I thinking? I'm actually thinking I need to change my mower. So that I can have one on the front. And I might keep that one. Right, I'll bring you back when I've collected it all, and then we can see how much we've actually got. Right, so we've just emptied out. I'll turn this off, jump out. So I'm very disappointed in this crop. So I got 50,000 in total, which I'm going to write down now to add to my tally. So that was green rye. Green rye, 50,000. That is very disappointing. So that is less than half of the field grass and the normal grass. So that might have to be tweaked. So the next one I've got to do is the vet rye. And I don't know if I can plant it. Can't plant it till September. I plant alfalfa. I might do that. I'll plant alfalfa. And all I've got to do is the vet rye. And silage maize. Let me just run over here. Where's my planter or my seeder? I can't find it. Where's my planter or my seeder? So I'm going to do alpha alpha. I'm going to do vetri. I have no planter. So whereabouts is it hiding? So it's not in here. That's the baler. Ah. It's around the corner here. No. What are you doing? Fold up. Now just put this. Just took off the quick disconnect or manual connect, just to check something. Right. So if I hold Y, do I have it? No, I don't. Okay. The barley, oat, canola, long grain, oilseed, grass, peas, spinach, rye, triticale, spelt, vetch rye, green rye, humus active, mustard, alfalfa, field grass, linseed, poppy, wheat, background. So I might do alfalfa in that field. I don't know why I turned that way. Right, yeah, so next episode I'm probably going to plant alfalfa, and then once that's done, actually, have I got any on the map? No. No, I haven't. Yeah, so I'll do alfalfa in this field. Get one cut of it done, so I can test it against the other two. And what I'll do is I'll put this all compacted down, and then I'll transfer it into this one with this, so then I can somewhat put down an alfalfa silo. I don't know what ones I've got. Other than the one that come with the map. Yeah, 22,000. Yeah. We'll see. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.